One of the most important questions that you must ask yourself during these quarantine period, where almost 1/3 of the world is in quarantine, is what are you doing with your time? Today, I'm going to give you 5 tips that you need to consider during these times, where one of the most available resource that many people have is time. The minute that passes, it never comes back. The second passes, it never comes back. The day that passes, it never comes back. So each one of us needs to utilize this available resource at this current moment. So I'm going to give you 5 tips that are going to make a huge difference in your life, in your career when we go back. Because you need to go back stronger. Keep this in mind. Number 1 tip is strengthen your social network. Every one of us has a social network. This social network is highly important. It plays a huge role in your success, in your influence around in the society. It plays a huge role in your personality. So reconnect with people that you haven't connected with before because you're busy. Try to build up these connections, make it stronger, get to know new people in your field, in your society, in different companies and different places and different institutions. Strengthen your social network, and do not forget the most important network, which is your friends, close friends and family members who makes you feel loved and who appreciates you for who you are. So strengthen your connection with your family members, with your parents, with your sisters, brothers, and with your close friends and childhood friends. Number 2, develop a skill. It's crucial that during these times you develop a skill. Now, skill can be anything. You can improve your language. You see, where I'm talking to you from, in Gulf countries, many people have issues and difficulty of speaking English. So it's time to invest and learn and improve your English language. You can learn a new language if you already speak English, for example. Learn a new language. You can learn how to cook. It's as simple as that. But there are even more important skills that there will be a huge demand on it when we go back, and there was even before the COVID-19 crisis, huge demand for it. So you need to utilize your time now to learn them. Skills such as graphic designing, such as digital marketing, such as video editing. You can learn all of this on YouTube. Free, easy access. And you have tons of resources that teaches you these skills. So it's not something difficult. I just gave a few examples, and you need to explore what do you need. Tip number 3, explore new online money-making opportunities. The world after COVID-19 will not be the same as we know it. Companies, institutions, and corporates and businesses and businessmen, they are going to move to online services. COVID-19 crisis have taught us the importance of online services. So explore new ways of online money making opportunities. This is highly linked to point number 2, which is when you develop a skill. Let's suppose you have developed a skill of learning a new language. Now you mastered a new language. What you can do is you can offer this language by teaching it online, especially now. You see, maybe you are sitting at home, but you can still make money. You can teach this language. People are in quarantine. They're not sending their kids to schools. And many people, they are looking for teachers to let the learning experience and the learning path of their children not to stop. So this is just one thing. Imagine that you develop another skill of graphic designing, or you develop another skill of video editing and so on and forth. This is going to help you explore new online money making opportunities. And it's so much. I just mentioned a few. During the first few weeks of the spread of COVID-19, Amazon have announced that they are going to employ 100,000 people because of the increased demand on online services. So you see how sometimes crises, they bring about opportunities. That's why you need to utilize this time as well, this period and this period of crisis and the difficult time. Tip number 4, read as much as you can. Now, if you do not have the habit of reading, develop it. At least by reading a page every day. It's not going to take 2 minutes of your time. Read. Warren Buffett, in one of his interviews, said that he reads daily between 5 to 6 hours. He reads different things like magazines, newspaper, annual reports, books, different other things. Not only Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, he reads 50 books a year, 50. Mark Zuckerberg, he reads a book every 2 weeks. And name it, the list goes on and on. All successful people in the world, they have the habit of reading. So my advice, if you do not like reading, please force yourself at least reading a page on a daily basis. In 1 month, you would have read 30 pages, which is at least 3 to 4 chapters, or maybe a full book, if it's a small book. Tip number 5, exercise. Do any exercise that you can do. Practice yoga. If not, do some push-ups. Do some push-ups at home. Walk at home. Few push-ups, few minutes of walking around the house, a few squats. All of this is going to help you a lot, but you need to make sure that every single day you have a specific time where you exercise. These are the 5 tips that I would advise you to embrace and follow during your quarantine, where you have lots of time to utilize. So take advantage of it and make the best out of it, so when the world goes back to normal, you come back stronger. You do not come back the guy who was before or the girl who was before. You wouldn't be the same. I hope you benefit from these tips, and I hope it brings about positive change in your lives. Let me know your feedback. It's very important to me to hear your feedback. Please subscribe to get the latest videos that I post, and see you soon.